Hello everyone, welcome to Boost Your Basic series. Our today's topic is semi-solid dosage forms, suppositories. Okay, so let's start. Suppositories. The suppositories are also included in semi-solid category, okay, like ointments, creams, paste, jellies, okay. But these suppositories are unit dosage forms, okay. Suppositories are semi-solid form of medicament, okay, used for the insertion into the body cavities other than mouth. They may be inserted into rectum, vagina, or nasal cavity, or even ears. The medicament is incorporated into the suppository base and the product is formulated in such a way that either they will melt or they will dissolve in the body cavity fluids to release the medicament. Okay, हम क्या करते हैं, जो medicament है हमारा वो हम suppository base में incorporate करते हैं. Okay, and then we are formulating a product. Okay, and that product will either melt or it will dissolve in the body cavity fluids and then it will release a medicament. Okay, एडवांटेजेस देखेंगे अब हम. तो एडवांटेजेस में फर्स्ट है, दिस कैन बी इजीली एडमिनिस्टर्ड टू चिल्ड्रन, ओल्ड पर्सन और इवन टू अनकॉन्शियस पेशेंट्स who cannot swallow the drug easily, okay, through mouth. Then they can be inserted into the body cavity to produce a local effect, okay, of the medicament. Then they are inserted into the rectum to exert direct and rapid action on the rectum, okay, and also to promote the evacuation of the bowel, okay. Then they are convenient mode of administration for the drugs which irritate the gastrointestinal tract. Okay, जो drugs है जो हमारे gastrointestinal tract को irritate करते हैं या फिर vomiting cause करते हैं, okay, या फिर जो drugs हमारे acidic pH में, okay, stomach के acidic pH में जो destroy हो जाते हैं, वो drugs हम इस route से या फिर as a suppository dosage form हम दे सकते हैं. Okay, then disadvantages. The irritant drugs can't be administered through this route, okay. Then suppositories can cause embarrassment to the patient, okay. Patient uncomfortable feel कर सकता है, okay, when a drug is administered by inserting the suppository into the body cavity. अभी हम देखेंगे types of suppositories, okay. There are different types of suppositories. First one, rectal suppositories. Introduction into the rectum, okay, for the systemic or local effect. ओके, जो रेक्टल सपोजिटरीज है वो हम कहाँ पर इंसर्ट करेंगे, रेक्टम में इंसर्ट करेंगे. एंड दे आर जनरली मेड अप ऑफ थियोब्रोमा ऑयल एंड अवेलेबल इन वेरियस साइजेस एंड देयर वेट इज यूजुअली अराउंड 1 to 2 grams एंड दे आर आइदर इन कोन और टॉर्पिडो शेप. नेक्स्ट है वजाइनल सपोजिटरीज. ओके, वो हम कहाँ इंट्रोड्यूस करेंगे, वजाइना में इंट्रोड्यूस करेंगे फॉर द लोकल एक्शन. देन दे आर ऑल्सो नोन एज पेसरीज, ओके, एंड दे आर अवेलेबल of a weight of around 4 to 8 grams and they are available in conical, rod shape or wedge shape. Then next hai nasal suppositories. Okay, they are introduced into the nasal cavities. Then they are also known as nasal bogies, thin and cylindrical in shape. Okay, they are thin and cylindrical in shape, prepared mostly of glycerogelatin base and they weigh around 1 gram. नेक्स्ट है यूरेथ्रल सपोजिटरीज. ओके, ये हम इंट्रोड्यूस करेंगे यूरेथ्रा में. इट इज ऑल्सो नोन एज यूरेथ्रल बोगीज. देन थिन, लॉन्ग एंड सिलिंड्रिकल फॉर्म्स राउंडेड एट वन एंड टू फैसिलिटेट इंसर्शन एंड इट वेज अराउंड 2 to 4 grams. Then next है ear cones, introduced into the ears. Okay, they are also known as ordinaria and they are long, thin and cylindrical in shape, weigh around 1 gram and usually prepared with theobroma oil. Okay, so these are the various types of suppositories. अभी हम देखेंगे the classification of suppository bases. Okay, this is very important. So major classification है first one, that is fatty bases, then water soluble and water miscible bases and emulsifying bases. Okay, तो सबसे पहले हम देखते हैं fatty bases. Okay, fatty bases के अंडर आता है theobroma oil. So theobroma oil is a yellowish white solid obtained from crushed and roasted seeds of Theobroma cocoa, and this particular theobroma oil is also called as cocoa butter. Okay, then it is a mixture of glyceryl esters of stearic, oleic, palmitic and other fatty acids. It has a butter-like consistency and its melting point is around 30 to 35 degrees Celsius. Okay, अब हम देखते हैं डिफरेंट पॉलीमॉर्फिक फॉर्म्स ऑफ थियोब्रोमा ऑयल। फर्स्ट है अल्फा फॉर्म, ओके, जो 24 डिग्री सेल्सियस को मेल्ट होता है, ओके, ये उसके मेल्टिंग पॉइंट्स है। अल्फा का मेल्टिंग पॉइंट है 24 डिग्री सेल्सियस, बीटा डैश का मेल्टिंग पॉइंट है 28 to 31 डिग्री सेल्सियस, बीटा का मेल्टिंग पॉइंट है 34 to 35 डिग्री सेल्सियस, एंड गैमा का मेल्टिंग पॉइंट है 18 डिग्री सेल्सियस। ओके, जो हमारे लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है वो है बीटा वन, ओके, विच इज स्टेबल, and this is usually used in suppository bases, okay, the beta form of theobroma oil. Then this particular theobroma oil melts at body temperature and release the medicament for rapid absorption, and it is most suitable for rectal suppositories. अभी हम डिसएडवांटेजेस देखते हैं थियोब्रोमा ऑयल के। सो फर्स्ट डिसएडवांटेजेस है कि वो पॉलीमॉर्फिज्म दिखाता है, ओके, इट शोज फिनोमेना ऑफ पॉलीमॉर्फिज्म, then it becomes rancid and melts in warm weather, okay, then tendency to stick to the sides of the mold when solidified, okay, ये और एक disadvantage है, and it is also immiscible with mucus secretions, okay, then liquefaction can occur with drugs such as chloral hydrate and lactic acid, okay. नेक्स्ट है इमल्सिफाइड थियोब्रोमा ऑयल, ओके, फैटी बेसिस के अंडर फर्स्ट वन था थियोब्रोमा ऑयल, नेक्स्ट वन है इमल्सिफाइड थियोब्रोमा ऑयल, ओके. So these may be used as a base when large quantities of aqueous solutions are to be incorporated, okay. Next है hydrogenated oil, okay. So it is obtained by hydrogenation of various vegetable oils such as arachis oil, cottonseed oil, coconut oil, palm oil, etc. Okay, तो हमने अभी तीन देखे अंडर फैटी बेसिस, फर्स्ट वन था थियोब्रोमा ऑयल, नेक्स्ट वन है इमल्सिफाइड थियोब्रोमा ऑयल, एंड थर्ड वन इज हाइड्रोजनेटेड ऑयल्स. अभी हम हाइड्रोजनेटेड ऑयल्स के कुछ एडवांटेजेस देखेंगे. It is used as a substitute for theobroma oil because it has a number of advantages over this theobroma oil. Okay, first one, they are resistant to oxidation. Then lubrication of mold is not required in this case, and also overheating does not affect the solidifying point. Okay, the emulsifying and water absorbing capacities are also very good. Disadvantages देखते हैं. The suppositories become brittle on rapid cooling in refrigerator. Okay, उसकी disadvantage है. Then also they are more fluid than theobroma oil when melted, so there is a greater sedimentation of added substances, okay, or added medicaments. अभी नेक्स्ट मेजर कैटेगरी थी वाटर सोल्यूबल एंड वाटर मिसिबल बेसिस, ओके. तो उसके अंडर फर्स्ट है ग्लिसरोजिलेटिन बेस. दिस ग्लिसरोजिलेटिन बेस इज अ मिक्सचर ऑफ ग्लिसरीन एंड वाटर which is made stiff by the addition of gelatin, okay, by gelation process, mostly used for pessaries, okay. Then suppositories formed are translucent, which tend to dissolve or disperse slowly in the body cavity and release the medicament, okay, preferred over fatty base. Then to avoid incompatible reaction, any one of the following two types of gelatins are used, okay. First one है type A, okay, or Pharmagel A, which is acidic in nature and used for the acidic drugs having isoelectric point around 7 to 9, okay. And जो type B है और Pharmagel B, it is alkaline in nature and it is used for alkaline drugs having isoelectric point of around 4.7 to 5. अभी हम disadvantages देखेंगे. So gelatin is incompatible with many drugs such as tannic acid, gallic acid, etc. Then there are more chances of bacterial and mold growth, okay. So suppositories formed are hygroscopic, okay, ये hygroscopic है, okay, hygroscopic, and hence require special storage conditions. So they are more difficult to prepare and handle also, okay. So these are the disadvantages of glycerogelatin base. Next is soap glycerin suppositories. Here the gelatin is replaced either with curd soap or sodium stearate, which makes the base sufficiently hard to prepare good quality of suppositories. Soap also helps in evacuation action of glycerin. Disadvantages है कि they are hygroscopic in nature. Next है polyethylene glycols, okay. So they are commonly known as carbovaxis or polyglycols or macrogols, okay. These are the other names of polyethylene glycols. Then the macrogols having molecular weight less than 1000, okay, are liquid in nature, and those with a higher than 1000 are wax like solids. Okay, so they vary depending upon their molecular weight. Advantages है, they are chemically stable, they are non-irritant, okay. Then physical properties of the base can be changed according to the need. They are physiological inert, and they provide prolonged action because they do not melt in the body cavity but dissolve slowly for a longer period of time. Then they also do not stick to the sides of the mold, and suppositories have clean and smooth appearance. Okay, so these are the advantages of polyethylene glycols. Disadvantages, they are hygroscopic in nature, okay. Then they are incompatible with certain drugs like tannins, then phenols, etc. Then its good solvent properties can result in retention of the drug in the liquefied base in the body, thereby reducing their therapeutic action. Okay, वो जो हमारा ड्रग है उसको रिटेन कर सकता है, and that's why we will not get that much amount of drug at the site of action, okay, and hence it will be resulting in reduction in their therapeutic activity. And also high solubility of macrogols leads to the supersaturation, which in turn make crystals and fracture the product on storage. Okay, so these are the disadvantages. The next है emulsifying bases. Okay, major category जो third one थी emulsifying bases. Okay, so they are the synthetic bases with Vitepsol. They consist of triglycerides of saturated vegetable acid and with varying percentage of partial esters. Okay, a small amount of beeswax is added for use in hot climates. The suppositories prepared should not be cooled rapidly, okay, in order to prevent them from becoming brittle in and fracture in nature. Then molds should also be properly lubricated to get a good quality of suppositories. Next one है Massa asterinum. So it is a mixture of mono, di and triglycerides of saturated fatty acids. They are also known as Adips solidus, and it has a melting point of around 33.5 to 35.5 degrees Celsius. They are available in various grades, but grade B is commonly used. Okay. Third one है Mesopol. Okay, Mesopol, it consists of glyceryl esters mainly of lauric acid, to which the small amount of glyceryl monostearate has been added to improve its water absorbing capacity. Okay, this is the third one. अभी हम advantages देखते हैं over theobroma oil. Okay, this solidified rapidly. They are non-irritant. Lubrication of mold is not required. Then overheating does not affect the physicochemical properties of the base. They can absorb fairly large amount of water or aqueous liquids. They the white, odorless, and clean and attractive suppositories are produced. Okay, and they are less liable to get rancid. अभी हम disadvantages देखेंगे. They are not very viscous on melting, so the medicament incorporated with the base settle down rapidly. Okay, and also the suppositories prepared cooled rapidly, and hence there are chances of becoming brittle in nature. Okay, अभी हम देखते हैं preparation of suppositories. Okay, कौन सी methods है? रोलिंग मेथड. ओके, इस रोलिंग मेथड में हम जस्ट सपोजिटरी को मतलब बेस को एंड मेडिकामेंट को मेडिकामेंट बेस में इनकॉर्पोरेट करके उसको रोल करते हैं. ओके, और हाथ से ही उसको शेप देते हैं. दिस इज वेरी ओल्ड मेथड एंड नॉट यूज्ड नाउअडेज. ओके, देन नेक्स्ट है हॉट प्रोसेस और फ्यूजन मेथड. इसमें हम पहले जो हमारा सपोजिटरी बेस है उसको मेल्ट करते हैं, फिर हमारा मेडिकामेंट उसमें इनकॉर्पोरेट करते हैं. Okay, and then we are putting it in the mold of suppository. Okay, and then we are cooling it in the refrigerator. Okay, then next is cold compression method. Cold compression method हम जो drugs thermolabile होते हैं, okay, heat sensitive होते हैं, और या फिर वो insoluble drugs जो होते हैं उसके लिए यूज होता है. ओके, क्योंकि इसमें हीटिंग या फिर स्टरिंग इन्वॉल्व नहीं होता. ओके, so these are the three methods which are used for the preparation of suppositories. Then we'll see about the displacement value. Okay, the volume of suppository from a particular mold. Okay, जब भी हम hot process या fusion method use करते हैं, okay, उसमें हम जो mold use करते हैं, ओके तो वहां पर हम ये डिस्प्लेसमेंट वैल्यू बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करता है. ओके द वॉल्यूम ऑफ सपोजिटरी फ्रॉम अ पर्टिकुलर मोल्ड इज यूनिफॉर्म but its weight will vary because the densities of the medicaments usually differ from the densities of the base. Okay जो हम calibrate करने के लिए use करते हैं with which the mold was calibrated. Okay and that's why this displacement value is very important. To prepare the suppositories of uniform and accurate and uniform weight, allowance must be made for the changes in density of the mass ड्यू टू द एडेड मेडिकामेंट. ओके हम कैलिब्रेट किससे करते हैं, सिर्फ सपोजिटरी बेस से करते हैं राइट. लेकिन हमें जो हम सपोजिटरीज एक्चुअली में प्रिपेयर करते हैं ओके आफ्टर एडिशन ऑफ मेडिकामेंट ओके दैट टाइम वी शुड गेट एक्यूरेट एंड यूनिफॉर्म वेट राइट. दैट्स व्हाई the allowance must be made for the changes in density of the mass due to the added medicaments. Because of this, displacement value of medicament is very important. अभी हम एक एग्जांपल से सीखते हैं कि डिस्प्लेसमेंट वैल्यू क्या होता है. Okay, so displacement value is defined as the quantity of the drug or the medicament which displaces one part of base. Okay, suppository base. So एक example है the displacement value of a given medicament may be determined as follows. Okay, सबसे पहले अगर हमने बोला है कि 6 सपोजिटरीज हमें प्रिपेयर करनी है. ओके प्रिपेयर एंड वे दो 6 सपोजिटरीज कंटेनिंग जस्ट थियोब्रोमा ऑयल. ओके मीनिंग इसमें सिर्फ हमारा सपोजिटरी बेस है. ओके 6 सपोजिटरीज वे करो. ओके वो हमें we will consider it as a. Okay letter A gram. Then prepare and weigh 6 suppositories containing around say 40% of medicament. Okay so अभी हमने क्या ऐड किया है इसमें 40% मेडिकामेंट ऐड किया है. ओके और इसकी हमने जब वेट निकाली तब हमें वो B ग्राम्स आई. ओके नेक्स्ट है कैलकुलेट द अमाउंट ऑफ थियोब्रोमा ऑयल प्रेजेंट इन द मेडिकेटेड सपोजिटरीज. ओके अभी हमारे सपोजिटरीज में थियोब्रोमा ऑयल भी है मतलब सपोजिटरी बेस भी है और हमारा 40% मेडिकामेंट भी है. ओके तो हमें बोला है कि अभी हमारा थियोब्रोमा ऑयल का अमाउंट कितना होगा. सो अगर हमारा मेडिकामेंट 40% है तो हमारा जो रिमेनिंग अमाउंट है यानी कि 60% विल बी अ थियोब्रोमा ऑयल राइट. सो 60 डिवाइडेड बाय 100 इनटू B grams. ओके will give us C gram. Then calculate the amount of medicament present in the medicated suppositories. ओके अभी हमने थियोब्रोमा ऑयल का अमाउंट निकाला था. अभी हम मेडिकामेंट का अमाउंट निकालेंगे. ओके दैट इज 40%. 40 divided by 100 into B. That will give us D gram. Okay this B is what? This B is थियोब्रोमा ऑयल plus a 40% medicament. Okay जो हमने वे किया है. Then calculate the amount of theobroma oil displaced by D gram of the medicament. Okay, that will be equal to A minus C. Okay, जो सबसे पहले हमने सिर्फ suppository base लेके वे किया था, that is A minus C. Okay, जो हमें suppository plus medicated मतलब हमने जो medicament ऐड किया था, उसका जो weight आया था, okay, amount of theobroma oil आई थी, वो minus करते हैं. Okay. So we will get the amount of theobroma oil displaced by D gram of medicament. Okay. Then we'll get the displacement value is equal to D divided by A minus C. Okay. ये आपको ज़्यादा clear नहीं हुआ होगा. So we'll see one example, actual example. So it will be more clear for you. Calculate the displacement value of zinc oxide in theobroma oil suppositories containing around 40% of zinc oxide and is prepared in 1 gram mold. The weight of 8 suppositories is given, that is around 11.74 grams. Okay. तो सबसे पहले the weight of 8 suppositories containing theobroma oil is equal to 1 into 8. Okay, हमें 8 suppositories prepare करने बोला है. So 1 into 8 will be 8 grams. Okay, just our theobroma oil or suppository base. Now, the weight of theobroma oil present in 8 suppositories containing 40% of zinc oxide will be 11.74 grams, okay, which is given already. Now, the amount of theobroma oil present in 8 medicated suppositories is equal to 60 divided by 100, okay, क्योंकि 40% हमारा medicament है, तो 60 theobroma oil will be 60% मतलब 60 divided by 100 into 11.74, okay, this amount, okay, which is given, is equal to 7.044 grams. Next, the amount of medicament present in 8 suppositories will be equal to 40 divided by 100 into 11.74 is equal to 4.696 grams. Okay. Now the amount of theobroma oil displaced by 4.696 grams of medicament will be equal to 8. Okay. ये 8 minus 7.044 grams. Okay. Will be equal to 0.956 grams. So displacement value of the medicament is equal to 4.696, okay, divided by 0.956 will be equal to 4.912 grams, okay, which is approximately 5. Okay, so this is your answer. So that's it for today. Thank you.